All right. Hey, everybody. It's Friday. We've made it here. We've made it to Slay the Spire time. Today, went through a number of the mods I've got kind of near the top, like sifting around. And had a couple Arknights ones. I had a Romance of the Three Kingdoms one that might show up in the next couple weeks. But the one that I don't know just hit me. I was like, you know what? Sure, why not? Is the Kaitou kid. This is I'm gonna say Detective Conan. Kaitou kid here does have a manga series, Magical Kaitou, that the character is from, but Kaitou kid here is most known for being a side character, a character who shows up every once in a while in Detective Conan. Very specifically is called out to be to look exactly like Shinichi Jimmy Kudo, and shows up maybe like once a year in an episode set, and gets billing in a movie. Detective Conan, for those not familiar, very long-running series of about a teen detective turned into a small kid who then still is solving mysteries with little tech gadgets and such. Makes for a very fun, just sort of like popcorn's a better word for it, actually. You know, you get to jump on in and watch a set of episodes, and it's a fun story. It's like watching an episode of Columbo, you know? So, Kaitou Kid did not turn Jimmy into a kid. That was some other folks. But our buddy here shows up in, like, Last Wizard of the Century is the movie that comes to mind, but there's a couple others that are films. Detective Conan has like a yearly film and an anime series that's longer than One Piece. I wouldn't let that sound intimidating, because it's just a series you can just sort of watch an episode of, and it's a murder mystery, you know? That's what it is. So yeah, white magic hat. At the end of your turn, choose one card to flip. I'm not gonna play. I wonder if this is named the same in the background as another mod. Usually that Ascension wouldn't be there. Maybe Kid is a... You know, what if they made 1,000 episodes of Columbo? So... Alright, we get to learn about Flip. Let's go check it out. This is our fun cutout. But... It's a magic hat. Alright, what is Flip? We'll find out. Ooh, our starting deck is 9 cards. We got Strike. We've got Defend. It's exactly Strike and exactly Defend. And then we have Magical Strike. Deal 10 damage, flip 3 random cards face down. A face down card is hidden and cannot be recognized. Its cost, name, picture, text are not visible. The rarity is set to special, so that's also not readable. Makes sense to pull the images from our movies. Again, Last Wizard of the Century, which is, God, that's gotta be 99 then. 99 or 2000. But, like, Kaitou Kid generally has, like, I want to say every 4 or 5 movies. Like, the movies tend to rotate in how they are focused. Like, you might have your year where it's focused on the black organization. You might have your year where, like different bits like that. I mean, the main theme and such, you know, we talk about the turn of the century as a thing in our early Detective Conan bits. So, this looks like a drawback, like to make this a more powerful strike. Or we'll have cards that care about flipping cards. Like, when you flip a card face down, something happens or it's more powerful. Okay, was 99? Wasn't certain if it was 99 or 2000 because turn of the century could be either. Because the technical turn of the century is 2000 to 2001, as we most recently saw in Yakuza Like a Dragon. Common Relic, Curious. I'll just take Common Relic. Sure, that's fine. Alright. Movie releases outside of... There's not really a point in looking at a lot of the, like, release dates for Detective Conan stuff outside of Japan because it doesn't get it. Taste Close had a reasonably lived adaptation of Detective Conan. I believe movies 1 through 6 were brought over in a batch. And then you're watching subtitled stuff otherwise. Wow, that's a lot. Wow, we can have a million events. Sure. Let's give it a run. Let's see what flip cards look like. Okay. Alright. Kaitou Kid is capable of flipping cards face down. Face down cards are unable to be recognized. Alright, we get a little, So, Kaitou Kid here is, maybe the definition of our, archetypal Phantom Thief. Draws very clearly from, Arsène Lupin. But, like, is such a long-running character that, like, if you were to choose a character to define Phantom Thief, like, top 3, right? Like that's how long-running we've been. So, alright. White Magical Hat starting relic lets you flip 1 card per turn. You can choose not to flip a card. Gems are cards that are unplayable. If you draw a gem, you get a temporary effect. Okay, we're learning about our mechanics from this. That's nice to have a little tutorial bit. Some gems have restrictions. If you do something wrong, the gem breaks. Oh, Pandora. The gem that Kaito's after. Sure. So... Well, okay. So that flips it face down. That doesn't do anything, it just flips it. I don't think that had any effect, you know? Also, it... Okay. It doesn't shuffle my hand, so... Yeah, it's still an attack. That can't be gotten rid of here, so... Okay. Oh, the spell scarf here. Glad you're fun with it. Thanks! Happy to hear, yeah. Always happy for folks who make these mods to get to see and enjoy these as well. I have a fun time with these in a lot of different ways, so... Yeah, so let's take a look at some of our cards here. We're clearly going to get things that care about flipped. I have a hat trick. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, this is a funky card. It's also, you know, a funny, the good naming convention for it. So if we play the same card 3 times in a row... Oh, what do we have here? Charm. Gain 7 charm. At the end of your turn, deal damage equal to the charm to all enemies. When you take damage, have your charm. Okay. So we have like a poison, but like the poison falls off if you take a hit, and then we obviously have our weak bit here. Hat Trick is one of these cards that I think starts fine. Like if we triple defend, we deal 1 billion damage, and it's 1 billion damage. But then gets really bad really quick because I don't want to have strikes and defends in my deck. And we're going to be adding a bunch of one-ofs. And then, like, late, the deck could develop to be better with it. I'm going to take Bow because I think this is a more interesting bit to play with. It looks like we have, like, a poison damage that also wants us to play defensively. Alright. Let's go ahead and we'll take the hit. 70 health, so we're not, like... super great. Sure, upgraded strike and defend. I don't care what that was gonna hit. It just means we're removing the non-upgraded ones. Speaking of removing, I will go ahead and remove a strike since we just bought the bow. A bow coup. Obviously, I'm expecting one of these to be a fight. So, relic for regret. I don't like regret. Regret's kind of bad, and our deck's pretty damn small. Yeah, this elite here might end up going pretty badly with no attacks on the deck. I'm gonna take this. Hopefully we get a fight here. Yeah, and then we can add in something more real. I can... Let's unflip the upgraded defend. Yeah, I like being this, like, small of a deck, but we need something, like, real to be doing. Dark Star. Okay, so this would be... This is our first introduction to Kaitou Kid, if I remember my... if I'm remembering right. This is quite early. Flip when played and change to skill card. Huh. Discard any number of face-down cards, deal 6 damage for each discarded. So this is just like... So we lose this when we take a hit, but this is effectively inflame that we don't have to play. I'm interested in Pile of Gems. I don't know what this means when it says skill. Does it become like a big defend when we flip? Yeah, I'm gonna take Dark Star. I think this is actually better for where we are. Okay. Dark Star upgrade is 3 strength. Charm gains 10 charm. That makes that a lot more powerful. I'm gonna go with the bow. Alright. This could be bad. Let's see what sort of offense we're... Yeah, this is a bit of a worry. Our offense isn't good for this. So we got our bit. We got bow, which I want to play. I'm gonna go ahead and spend... Spend that to full block. We'll keep the charm. That'll be our way of keeping damage rolling here. Hopefully we're not on a huge hit here. Okay, bow, strike. Yeah, we're gonna take the hit here, but that's okay. I think we're gonna win from this position. Because this is gonna be... Oh, right! Flower. Yeah, so we win from this position. We just take a chunk from this turn. Sucks, but what do you do? Alright, let's get some more things to interact with our flip. Don't hate Orange Elk at this point. Like, we're early enough that that's going to be fine. It even honestly means that I can remove these defends and not feel bad. Omnipotent Pocket. Draw until your hand is full. Flip them all face down. Okay. And then we've got a strike that if it's face down, it hits twice. Card trick here. Okay, so we're now seeing like what the flip stuff does. Pocket obviously gets worse the more that our deck gets like complicated. Trying to figure out what the difference between a bow and a defend is. This is interesting because like we can hold this. We don't have anything that wants the flipping right now, but like this is draw a million. Card trick is I'm between raid and pocket. Obviously, like, yeah, again, we don't have like energy or cards that take advantage of this as much. I'll try this. Okay. Like, I could hold it to flip it, but, like, I want to play my offense. Got the Dark Star, it's got a little icon. We got our charm. Okay. Blue birthday. At the start of your turn, gain 1. Discard when you play 4 cards. Magic Glove. Select a card to flip. Okay. Source of Vuln as an attack. Very straightforward. Very straightforward as like the class mechanics. I kind of like that. I also like the way the gems work. Like, if we steal them in fancy ways, but the moment we, you know, get caught, we have to drop them and run. Yeah, just air kiss. Magic Glove is like a much better strike. I'm gonna pick this and kind of try to keep the deck moving. I really want to get some removal for this deck. I'll take Pen Nib over the pick up there. I feel like we need a little bit more oomph for this deck to keep it rolling. Raid to 12 and 12. I want to remove a lot of these basic cards as much as we can, because a lot of these feel like it's like strike, but way better. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a raid.
You want it?
Literally shop, that's fine. Hat trick. Flashbang. Actual. This card cannot be flipped. Flip your hand. Okay. Vanish. Okay. Gain a block, draw 2, flip the cards. And then we also have Poker Gun. It is an actual card. I am going to take the removal on a defend, and then
You want it?
add a random gem to alchemy. Oh, that's cute. I think I might just take the removal here. Call it good. We could, like, Akabeko would be fine, but, like... We have Orichalk, which means the defense aren't as... This is a little, like, spiced, but I think I'm good removing even our base defense. We need... oh boy. I'm gonna lose the 6 off the top here, I think. We gained 5, so losing 6 off the top just makes us nice. Okay, this is a fight where hopefully the power of Orange Chalk blocks 3. This blocks 8. I'm gonna go offensive here and take 1. So hopefully we can knock you out with, like, we're not gonna be... Yeah, this might do it. So, like... Magic Glove, Flip, Raid. Wow, that kills. Bow is all enemies? Oh, God, that's ridiculous, too. Okay, hold on. We're in a really strong spot here. I can have Magic Glove deal... Like, draw the card off of this. We're gonna flip Raid. Raid does lethal damage to you. And then Bow is 10-10 and then goes down to 5 because we're gonna take a little bit of damage and lose Dark Star. That does not hide the text, okay. I kind of needed to know. All right. Not too bad. Bag of Prep, like to have that. That's a nice opener. Actual deal 9 damage, you can flip. Retain all face down cards. Ooh, that's cute. Need 14 blocks. I'll take one more raid. Then I don't think I want to take any more strike style cards. Because, like, if I go... This might kill. This is 18. Nah, it's not going to be enough. Oh, wait. Well. Thanks, Pen Nib. Alright. Air Kiss, Scout. End of your turn. Choose a card from your discard pile to return. What? No, 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 no. That's a little... That's the repetitive game state machine, right? Like, that's the, like... every turn I get to play my best card every turn. Right? Like that's how that's gonna work, especially if we get that done. But it's discard pile to retain. Does it grab it back or does it just give it retain? I assume it gives it back. Willing to pick it. Willing to upgrade it even. Well, let's get this to 1, see how powerful this is. Okay, so start with the scout, magic glove, and then choose a card to flip, no thanks. Choose a card to put in your hand. It is, okay. Alright, so we have the repetitive game state machine. I'm reasonably certain that card is a mistake. I should have. Well, it's fine. We can just go ahead and keep picking up the face down raid. Now we just want, like, powerful things to flip into. Yeah, we can just keep bowing and defending here. Give me the bow. Give me the bow. A bunch coming in. I'll put up the 10 defense. And pick back up bow. Yeah. There's a reason my immediate reaction to that was, oh, because the repetitive game state machine is powerful. There's a reason you don't, like, do that under most circumstances. So I can't use it to pick up a card in hand. Hologram is a, you know, a pretty real thing. I'll pick up the big defend here, because we're going to be taking the like, big flip out. And we kind of don't have a ton of health. We also just don't have a lot of defense pieces. Okay, we're fine. I need to find some better defensive pieces. We're kind of living on the edge here. It's not a problem, mind you, but it's just something we need to be aware of. Okay. Paris Sunshine. The end of your turn. Oh, a starting turn, gain 3 charm. This doesn't have a drop condition. We also have, of course, as a Phantom Thief, we need to bring you know, we have to serve notice like, hey, I'm going to rob you at midnight tomorrow. I am here to steal the Dark Star. Like, that's part of it. You know, and notice here, this is Adrenaline, right? This is our silent card. Obviously fine. That is not Temp Lost. I like the Pair of Sunshine. I like having free damage, free charm. I'll take that even over the Notice. Oh! Magic Cape, gain 1 the first time a face-down card is played each turn? Curse Key. Okay, this is an energy relic that, like, we have to be playing to our gimmick to, like, make function, but, like, I want to play with the fun bit. We also get, you know, we get to have a cool cape. Yeah, that all 3 of those were cards I would be, like, extremely happy to have. Yeah, it's play with the mechanic, and you get some, you get to go. All right, what are we looking at? 2 over here, maybe a 3rd up top. No third. Yeah, I like that where it's like rather than being an energy every turn, it's like, hey, if you're working at it, you get it. That's the goodie. I think I'm probably fine taking this shop even with like 200 bucks. We're just gonna take a bow and pass by you, right? Flip the raid. Sure, I'll pick up the defend. Imagining a slime in a top hat and cape. Yeah! Okay, so now we actually are building charm. That is 13. We're okay. I thought we were on 10, but no, we have the sunshine, so that will kill in the back, and then Orichalk will take care of a lot of the stuff there. We'll flip this defend, and then I'll pick up the bow again. Okay. Again, our defense is, we might have had a problem if I didn't have this Orichalk. That gets us our energy. Flip the raid. Card trick. Apply Okay. That's fun. I'm gonna skip on these. Card trick doesn't happen fast enough for our deck. We're not flipping. We don't want our cards that are face down to flip face up, and like, we aren't playing multi-cards. I'd rather keep the smaller deck. 289, we can take the shop. Like, the only thing we couldn't buy would be, like, really expensive. If all cards in your hand are face down, gain 12 block. No defense there. Vajra. Shuriken. Poison stab. Yeah, Poker Face just doesn't work for us. We don't flip the whole hand face down. We're not quite on Shuriken, but we're not on Shuriken either. Like, extra strength is something we can... Hell, that might mean it's just buy the Vajra and remove a card instead of buying the Shuriken. I know that this obviously is like scaling over the course of a fight, but we kind of have that in different ways already, and I'd rather get, I'm really interested in, like, playing more with the flip stuff. I know our deck is more, like, we're kind of building to, like, pile of gems and charm, but, I think I'm gonna remove a card. Is it still a basic defend? Like, just rely on the Orichalks and try to, like... It's certainly a card here. Honestly, it's probably the strike and keep these in here, even though they're, like, in multiples, they're better than Orichalk. Um... If we can find a way to generate artifact, yeah, that'd be the best way to, like... I'm just gonna get rid of the strikes here. At the end of the day, the deck, the way I feel the deck is going, wants to be more defensive. We want... I don't know that I've ever paid off this fight. I don't think I'm going to, but... I just, like, $41, it's the principle of the thing, and AoE is something we're fine with Charm, but, that's very funny. Alright, we have Glove, so we can just go... Did it exactly once? Okay. Oh, we have Raid, so, like, I just do this... Flip the raid, knock you down, play the bow, and then Magical Strike. That flips this, and then we want to flip this card back. And then, yeah, you're gone to Charm, and you're gone to damage pretty quick here. Okay. Charm is very powerful, very loose when it, like, falls over, obviously, but, like... Damn. Okay. I guess I'll full block. No! This thing doesn't fire until the next turn, so when we draw it, it's off. But, like, after we draw it, it starts... Like, that's part of our scaling, is... Anyway, this is a nice, like, defensive piece, pierce, artifacting, that sort of thing. Temp Dex. Discard when you deal... When you... Sorry. Okay. When you deal damage. Take another Magic Glove. Being sort of a pommel strike that works better with the mechanic is nice. It does say deal damage on Charm. So, uncertain? Glove, Flip Raid. Pass. Flip this, defend. Pick up bow. Flip raid, and then get the energy back, and strike, and then we kill. Yeah, okay. We flip our cape and charm them. Recapture. Deal 10 damage. Put 2 cards of discard pile in your hand. Flip them down. That's also wild levels of recursion. Sure. We don't have defense. I don't know what defense is. I've never heard of it. Alright, let's maybe find some. Cheat. Slide a face down hand, play it for free. Alright. Prevent the next 2 times you would lose charm with a disguise. Wonder form. Okay, alright. That is a cool form. That is a pretty cool. All your face down cards are free. Courtesy, 3 charm. Don't continue to be charming. Choose 1 card in your deck. If the next face down card you play is the same as the chosen card, gain 2. Gain 12 block. If this is face down, gain 3 plated armor. Don't hate that. Oh, when you flip a card, gain 2 block. Okay. Oh my god. Mark a card. It's marked. You know what it is. Ingratiate is our kick, but okay. I can't look at the back of Dual Identity here. I don't know if this like flips into like a big block if we have it. Like, you can't look at upgrades from this menu anyway, and even when we did, like, we can't look at it. And, like, I'm also, like, the problem is I'm just not willing to pick, like, Strike with an unknown, like, especially over some of the more interesting bits we have here for the deck. Deck Insight should definitely have 5 aces on it. Our best defensive option is Skywalk here. And even that's just like 2 blocks. Like, I'm not super into that card. I want defensive pieces, because that's how this deck feels like it should be playing, but like... Prelude... I'll grab it and then upgrade it quick. Maybe that'll make me feel better about it. Because we have an upgrade coming up after this fight. Alright. Feel like this should be a good one for us. His hand's not great. I'm gonna pop one of the potions here. When you play 3 of our same card in a row, when you use a card, flip a random card, prevent the next 4 times charm to be dealt. Okay, I don't think we can play a card 3 times in a row. The unparalleled skill is just kind of funny. None of these super help where we're at right now. I do have 2 defends. I might be able to hat trick defends, right? We have a 3rd defend in the deck. I would have to draw it. Is defend a different card from defend plus? I don't know. All right, well. Sadly, we didn't get the double hat trick, but, you know. Triple defend. It's fine to spend our potions. Magic Glove, flip the raid. Finish the fight. We have an energy from that. Club! Okay. Sure. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Clear all buffs except strength. That upgrade makes it sound like it's buffs and debuffs. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's a heart killer. I'm gonna pass that and try to find a copy of it later when we're closer to the heart. Vanish is a card I actually want to have in the deck because flipping cards face down is becoming a much better thing for us. Alright, this gains 5 charm. This goes to... Yeah, this goes better. Skywalk, much better. Alright. Coming in. I get to play Raid for free here. And then... Scout Bow, take 2. Yeah, Scout Bow, take 2. Just, like, accept a little bit of damage to get the setup rather than playing double defend and full passing. Magic Glove back, actually. I want the draw off that in case we draw into our block that gains a bit of defense. Face down cards are still worth it. Yeah, like, because here we can go Magic Glove, Skywalk, gain back the energy, and we're on a Happy Flower turn, and then I can go, like... Recapture... Give me... Flip that back over, and we'll recover the attack. We recover the recapture, which recovers 2 other cards, and if we have a card that we can get that is like generating, we have a setup here. Okay. Skywalk upgraded a 2nd copy? I think that's fine, and then that gives us like our defense that I'm interested in. Like, if I can keep flipping Skywalk, then we're in a much better position. Okay, that also ingratiate our drop kick. If you have charm, it's on, or if you have 5 charm, it's on. I think we still have upgrades I'm fine with. I'd rather grab the key and keep us open on the 3rd. That's like, okay, that's fine. I don't mind that. 166 shop. This is a little low on the cash going in here, but like, I think I'm fine. That's a 0 draw 3. Cardistry. Okay. I can buy that and still remove a card, so I'm gonna do that.
You want it? Lamp oil.
Alright, 21 to win. Time for some blackjack on turn 1. Let's go... Yeah, if we see them before they flip is a question. Let's go Magic... No, Magic Glove, not Magic Strike. Magic Glove, flip down Skywalk. Skywalk, get us some plated armor. We get another action. I'm just going to go ahead and play Bow. And then we're going to flip... We're going to flip anything there. 838. I'll keep that in mind, Betamax. Okay, so then I go Magic Glove, flip the Skywalk. Skywalk for some more plated armor and vanish. We don't get to see them, they're face down. However, I do know what card that is because that's a power. Okay, so I play this, we get one back, and then I go ahead and teleport. Yeah, the cards are drawn face down off teleport. This is very funny, though. I like how we have a little bit of a clue of what the cards are, because we can see that, and, like, they're not shuffled, but the way that we are drawing them off of, like, Vanish here, or, you know, like they're face down, they're flipped, so who can say? We've had this style of mechanic before, Snecko style stuff where it randomizes the card or like we can't see it. But like this plays a little heavier into it. Recapture Boast. If this card is flipped, shuffle 2 fake gems into your draw pile. Flip this card. Oh no. So this is a powerful attack. It's like strike or 2 strike or almost 3 strike. But it puts junk gem into our deck. Got the taser, and we got recapture. Recapture upgraded is way better. I'm gonna pass on this. Recapture upgraded is 2 pickups. Alright, let's see if we can get the, So we got Magic Strike. Nah, I didn't get it. Okay, Raid. Recapture. Yeah, junk gem would be like a gem liker, gem haver. Let's take a bow and play a skyblock. We'll pass, flip this raid over. As long as we know what all our tricks are, it's fine if all of our tricks are nonsense, you know? I'll flip teleport, play teleport, it's a mana ritual. Add a random gem to hand, flip all cards in your hand. Play the top card of your discard pile, increase the energy cost by 1 every time this card is played. Alright. If you use the same trick over and over again, no. I'm totally Jimmy Kudo. It's me, you know? Everybody knows me. Like, you can't pull that one off like 4 times. People cotton on to you. They catch on to your trick. Alright, let's go ahead and do some upgrades. I like getting the Paris Sunshine up. Getting these gems a little more powerful seems like a good thing to do. We obviously draw into them very quickly. Hey, potions. I'm actually gonna keep the ones I have. Wide Liquid is like a freebie, huge thing, and Alchemy is more interesting. Alright, let's upgrade. Teleport to 4 cards? This draws so many. We have a lot of like enablers, but I don't have anything that truly fits us into an infinite style, just a powerful style, which is a different thing. Let's go Magic Glove, flip the Skywalk, Magic Glove, flip the Raid. I want to play Scout. Let's pick up the Skywalk. Skywalk giving us 5 metallicized, or not metallicized, plated armor means that, like, this, and also, like, costing 1 for us, gives us a way to, like, very easily set up real defenses. Bow, and let's go recapture. I'm gonna go ahead and flip these. It grabs them face down. Okay, our deck is. I'm gonna teleport to get us our Dark Star. Let's start unflipping some cards. I suppose that's not the one I need to unflip, but you know, it's fine. We have our scaling going. Looking for a face-down skill. Is that you? Yeah, that's good enough. Charm and strike and just hit you with the big one. Let's flip the other Skywalk. That'll be good. Give me the bow. We scale pretty sillily. Get our plated armor. Let's go ahead and draw our deck again. And then magic glove to flip this. And bow. We are just dancing around the champ here. We're also cycling through our deck in an incredible fashion. The abacus that we saw, or sundial abacus would be. Yeah, we just keep like flipping around, like we are just being quite the jerk in this. Unflip you? Ah, you were a Skywalk. That's fine. Recapture, give me this raid and this attack. And then we'll play the raid. And turn flip you. I can use another gem or two in this deck. Sure. And we're cleansing. We're at half health, so take a bow, take an attack. Reset this. We are officially at the point where, like, the flipped the form would be quite good for us. Also, I have 85. I am the most charming fella here. Kaitou Kid, by the by, is quite a charming fella. If you just over the, like, I don't know, 2.5 decades, Kaitou Kid is a character who continuously is like top 3 most popular characters in the series. I don't know about powerful. That's a different question. Draw me some cards. Alright. Master Thief. At the start of your turn, add a random gem to your hand. Okay, that's funny. Another pair of Sunshine. Hello. Okay. So this is a like small bludgeon that gives us hefty charm with it. Yeah, like, if you do the Princess Carry, it's incredibly charming. I'm kind of interested in just having multiple copies of Paris Sunshine. Because that gives us our continuous rolling up damage. This is a little expensive for us because we don't have, like, we have 3 energy plus 1 and plus 0.3, you know? I like the card, but I want to have a 4th energy, especially with one of the problems with this is that with all the face down stuff we're playing, it is possible I just like slam arms, you know, our Princess Carry, and like lose all my energy. Remove 2. I understand Runic Dome. Getting rid of the last strike defend here and like that are unupgraded and making this deck down to minimum. Like getting this to smooth machine. It is wild for us to be playing a mod and having a deck that's under 20 and like probably sticking to that. Bow might not even be worth it the longer we go with multiple Paris Sunshines. Like, we just have strong defenses. All right, let's take our 3. That's pretty good to have. Oh, sorry, I gotta take this side. We'll decide on other bits as far as, like, when money is concerned. I think we'll be at about 300 here because of Golden Idol, so that shop's fine. This shop, less interesting. We also have to grab our final piece here. Okay, so we can Magic Glove. You flip down the Skywalk. Skywalk, take a bow. And then we have all our gems. Not gonna flip any of these. Love to have our pile of gems. I don't want more than this. As a Phantom Thief, greed is not your MO. A Phantom Thief is not stealing merely to have items. We're stealing to make a point. We're stealing. We're taking liberating an item as art. We are interested in having. We don't want to have too many of these. So I feel like this is our gem loadout. Playing teleport right now, we don't draw too much. All right. We need to knock out multiple of these. You're dead if I hit you with the magic. Okay, well, all our gems are now secrets. That's fun. I'm gonna go ahead and play any skill I draw here. All right. And then, honestly, so it says 39, but that's actually much lower. I'm probably just gonna play this defend, take the full block, flip up this attack, and then we knocked you out, so we're fine. And then we actually have enough block here. I don't think I actually needed to play that No. It's fine to have played the defend. I don't know that we needed to, but, you know. Okay, you're knocked down, teleport. Flip you. Alright. Cheat. Ingratiate is something I think we can include in the deck. This is a card I'm fine getting, because, like, it is possible to have this without charm, but it's very difficult. Yeah, performance artist and our performance is burglary. Do that, flip the Skywalk. Skywalk, play the Skywalk, and then let's go get Scout going. I will flip the raid, and then we will pick up the Skywalk. And we have 2 of our gems. We want to upgrade that pair of Sunshine so we just have a 10 every turn. If we find one more interesting gem, I'd get it, but that's about all I would get. I wouldn't want more than one more interesting gem. Let's go ahead and... Now, you are not knocked out, so let's hit you with something to knock you out. And then... recapture on you. No, we don't want to flip any of these. We want to flip this raid. And then I want to pick up the bow. 'Cause that's the easy way to take out this fun little Thorns buddy, is just... We just charm our Thorns friend. Nothing beats the charm. And we'll pick up you. And we're done. Dual identity. Loophole detection. Mark all basic cards. That's cute. That's free. That's very funny. I can pick up the dual identity and find out how that card functions. So the loophole detection is like not terribly useful because we have Strike, Defend, and Magic Strike. Those are only 3, and I probably want to remove Magic Strike next. So I think... I can pick up dual identity and then just like see how this functions. That's interesting to me. That's more interesting to me than anything else. Our deck is powerful enough, I feel like I'm fine making this choice. Oh, speaking of... let's go ahead and hand off... I could hand them an incredible gem, but I think we are going to specifically hand them just a basic strike. The Dark Star even would be fine. We're not, like, super going in on, like, basic attacks. We get a lot of... But we get, like, Dark Star plus Club plus Vajra. Like, our damage is fine. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Magic Strike here. The spirits seem to be ignoring you. All them sprites. Eh, alright. It tells me about... just too much. Silver Bullet. Exhaust a gem, deal 25 damage. Ooh! I like our expression here. Karen coding around. I am fine with this card. Flip potion, flip any number of cards. Glider is just like free plated armor, and free plated armor is pretty good to be able to get in this. Powers are also easy to like pull out of like what we're doing. I can pick up this and then remove the strike plus and keep getting the deck down.
You want it?
Yeah, the silver bullet would be a reason for us to want that gem creator. And like, this would work, especially if you have gems that are gonna be lost. This is 25 damage for 1. I'm gonna go ahead and eat the strike, and then I'm gonna buy the glider. 5 plated armor is the same as a defend, you know? Alright, we only are taking 7 to start here. Let's go ahead and play out... Alright, let's just do science to start, shall we? Flip over the identity. Yeah! Okay. Like, that card it does flip back and forth. That's cute. I think that's actually quite cool. Let's teleport. We'll draw cards, and then this is a skill. This is a skill. Okay. That's like, I think that was 50-50. These are both of our defend bits. That means this is, okay, that was the draw too. Okay. So this is another gem. And then we're coming in for 1,000,000 damage. I have recapture for you. Recapture, pickup, magic glove, and I do have charm. Pick up ingratiate and teleport? Then you're not dead yet. Skywalk. There's nothing that this gets me. Bow would have killed. Oh, yeah, Bow would have killed it. That. 17. I'm doing some incredibly stupid shit here. All right. Me thinking I have a graveyard. Let's take some damage for me not thinking about the round. That's fine. All right. We're gonna go glove. Flip this. Bonk you. Dual identity. And we'll bow out. Okay. Upgrade a Dark Star, another teleport. I'm fine with this teleport. We have to think a little bit when we have those, but that's okay. This should be... Ooh. Okay. This one, well, our damage scales pretty well, I think. Like, I think we're actually fine here. The charm isn't the way we're going to be winning this. Flip the Skywalk. Play the Skywalk. Draw 1,000,000 cards. Reflip the wrong Skywalk. Okay, so... Flip this. Now. That attack. That attack. Flip this. Alright. And then flip this Skywalk back. So we have both our Paris. I'm slowly building up plated armor to be able to not be dying. Okay. Okay. I love the dual identity we get to know, but like everything else, who can say? $30 incoming. So that's enough block. Yeah, we're at 44. So then we want to go this. There's our plated armor. That's 35, 39, so we're good. Let's pick up these gloves. And then bonk bonk. That was the double up. Okay. It's very funny that I'm doing a lot of this playing with like a bunch of shuffling face down cards where it's just like, yeah, you just kinda gotta trust what we got here, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Alright, not taking the shop at $66. We'll take the event here. I don't know that we need... Hold on. I don't have another... I do have another shop up there. I'm just going to go ahead and take the upgrade. We only have 7 cards left. Gilder Plus is 7 plated armor. And then Sunshine is 5 charm. Those are the 2 upgrades that I want. Oh god, flip the curse. That's very funny. Well, we're fine on future curses. Okay, so I want to go Underglove, flip the Skywalk, play the Skywalk, take a bow. And we also flip the raid. This is a really unique setup. I like so this class needs to be simple because the mental stack of face down cards is a lot of an ask. It's like, hey, like, are you good? You know, like. So, like, the cards being quite simple, attack that attacks twice, or, like, you know, just generally, like, one line, is preferable. So... I think that's a smart choice if we're making this steal. Choose one gem from your draw pile and put it in your hand. Exhaust. Ooh. I'm stealing. We're thieving. I still need... No, we're good. Okay, so, like, I just go... steal some sunshines. I'm going to... How do we want to deal with this? We're coming in for 12. I want... teleport, draw some cards. There's our other gem. Let's go with this. Okay, there's our plated armor, so we're good now. Now I can just play offense. Let's get Scout down and attack you. I do want to get through the deck faster here. I will pick up this. Take it. What's yours? Okay. I do need to, like, deal with some problems here. We have enough charm. So, like, oh god, that's a lot of damage here. Draw a card. Okay, that significantly alters what we have here. So these two are down. It's 26 plus 9. I have dual identity to block with. Let's play both of these. Draw 2 cards. 85 incoming. It's fine. It's fine. See? It's fine. Lethal damage incoming, not a problem. I've handled it. 30... That... Oh, you're still coming in. I was not expecting you to be attacking. Okay, we're still good on defending. Let's take a bow. Flip raid. Raid. And we have enough. This deck needs like one more zero play card. We have these teleports that draw us a bunch of stuff, but there's no like outlet to building something. That's just end. It's fine. Like, there's no outlet to continuing our turn from that position. Mark a card in your hand. Shuffle up, fish. Fish. I don't hate this idea. Having a single transmitter that we can put on a card. Yeah, this kills all our gems because we get fished. I don't hate the idea of a transmitter. I know that, like... Yeah, I'm gonna get one of these. This way we can, like, a little better play around with, like, knowing where our skywalk or our, raids are, is basically the main thing those are for. We have enough draw. Okay, 150 going into a shop? No. Let's ignore that shop and we'll take the final shop instead. Oh! Alright. Transient. First things first, let's steal. Magic Glove, Flip Skywalk, Skywalk, Glider. Dual Identity? I don't know that we're a deck that can win, you know, deal 999. Our scaling is too slow. Happy Pride. Vanish in a second. Transmitter, mark this. That's a teleport. Okay, that... Let's get the Dark Star flipped. We're scaling, the charm basically scales with the attack incoming, so we basically have no real issues here. That's our known teleport. Am I out of attacks? No. Okay. Maximum charm. I guess I just hold the hold the pen nib here? I don't need to take any action. 60 charm plus 10 plated armor. Excellent. Magic Glove plus Sneak. Retain all face down cards. Nah, let's keep things as is. Alright, so we get a pen nib going into Giant Head, which is good. We've got... Okay, so let's steal. Grab our gems. Let's... play the Glider teleport. And then... you... flip this raid. You. Flip this skill. Okay, that's our bow. Yeah, okay. So charm is active. Play scout. Play teleport. Play the transmitter on this skill. That's just okay. So we know that's a defend. Play that. Flip the raid. Raid. Play this attack. Call that good and play a bow. Dual Identity is really nice because we get to see what it is. That actually is a like positive strength of the card. Also, if I have 10 cards in hand, I can't pick up a card with my scout. I didn't have enough block that turn. I wasn't even looking at that. We got bop for it. All right, fine. Teleport. This skill. Okay, thank you. Ingratiate. These are fine, and then we pick up this skill again. Okay. 13 incoming. So that full blocks that. Let's... Yeah, the transmitter, like... Those are really powerful for, specifically the like, this flipping face up, face down. Knowing what the cards are actually does, like, significantly change how your, like, strategies go when you know, like, okay, this is what we're supposed to be doing. So that's my full block. That's 30. I guess we're just playing the rest of these attacks. Alright. I love the marker, too, by the way. That's very cute. A lot of, like, cute bits of this. I like the flavor on Bow. Yeah, okay. Huh. The blood tier. So the trick is, the blood tier, you might like see this and think, oh, that's gonna eat your whole deck, but you can always eat the tier. I don't, We're already playing with a really small stack here. I don't know that I need to go much smaller. I feel like I'm fine as is. Like, I probably want to remove this defend in particular, and then, like, the deck is fine, you know? Yeah, face-down cards certainly don't work the way we want with that. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade Glider for a little bit more plated armor. And then let's head on into... see if the Time Cops can catch us. The Phantom Thief. Okay, we want to go Magic Glove, flip the Skywalk, get the energy, play the Glider, just get this the plated armor down as quick as we can. We're not playing a lot of cards. No flip here. All right, I want to... Ingratiate's free. Recapture, we're gonna pick face down card and Ingratiate. I'm gonna play my transmitter on this, which lets me know where Skywalk is, because Skywalk is my main defensive tool. We're gonna play Scout, and then I'm gonna play... We're gonna trigger the turn end here, I think. Am I? 26. Yeah, we're fine at triggering the turn end here. So this would be like magic glove, flip this skywalk, and then because we're gonna go to 31. Yeah, we're fine. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this here because this is our teleport. Oh no, minus a card. Whatever will I do? So we have a flip skywalk. That's a great start here. Let's teleport again? And like play some face down attacks. Because we are full blocking. Let's draw some cards. I want to flip this skill. Ah, that was the other skywalk. I can't pick anything up because we have a full hand. That's a funny balancing bit of like we do actually have hand size as a pretty legitimate thing that we have to like scout. You know, like I need to worry about it. Nine, 10. Ah, that was a raid. I'm only getting 2 cards next turn, so this is just gonna be like Skywalk plus. Oh, we're at the heal too. That's fine. So let's go Skywalk. Add some charm. Flip this Skywalk. Pick up this Skywalk. We're building up wild amounts of plated armor. I have 32 plated armor. Flip that teleport. Don't pick anything up. We're also like, again, long-term building damage. Heart fight's gonna be really interesting, I think. I don't know how heart fight's gonna go, I'll be honest with you. Like, long heart fight is terrifying because of the strength that heart gains and such. But like, didn't go well, but how convincingly. Anyway, it is time, everybody. Please go ahead and place your bets. What do you think the score on this one is? Where do you think this one lands in regards to, you know, Ascension Zero? What's our numbers look like? Time cops can absolutely not catch us. We are the last wizard of the century. Okay. A lot of folks feeling around like high 8, low 9. Understandable. We're not like super high on relics or money or deck size. Things have been convincing but not invincible. Nobody on that $1, Bob. That's alright. I think there was it 838, I think was the one we had locked in from earlier, so I'm gonna keep that one in. Alright, I'm gonna hit the button. Smack the heart. The next one's used for vampires. You just changed the last bit. Alright, Good, thanks. 906. Oh, Empress Smith has 900, but Empress Smith got $1 bobbed on this. Well, Dantis. This one's yours. That 901, that's within, that's even within double showcase. Congratulations. Well, Dantis, congrats on your shot. 901 to 906. 5 off. Okay. Let's go ahead. We have $200 heading into our last shop. That's like all removal for that defend or something. Like, we have been really working on keeping this deck smooth. See if maybe there's like a relic we like. Upgrade. What are we upgrading? Dark Star. That is an extra point of damage. Alright. So, final shop. Transmitter. Heartfelt apologies. Cardistry. Whenever you flip a card, gain 2 block. Hold on. Hey now. More building defenses. We also have a mirror. I could copy. I don't know what I would copy. We don't want a second steal. It doesn't do anything. I think I might be fine on. So mirror would be no stealing. I don't like second scout. That one we already have 1 of. It's fine. Glider maybe. Ingratiate maybe. Also thinking about removing that defend. Like that's the last card in the deck that I don't like. It's almost all our cash. Buying this transmitter unupgraded still might be worth the energy just for like long term. I don't know. Alright. This one could be a little bit of an ask. Let's get our pair of sunshines going. Transmitter on this skywalk. I don't have a way to flip it right now. That's my investigate, and then just deal some damage. Flip the skywalk and pick up. Do I not? Sadly, we can't pick up the card that was in our hand. Okay, I don't care about the block. That's not a problem. I care about incoming damage, and this is where it gets rougher. Okay, so we've got Mind Magic. Double identity? That's so much coming in. Flip the cardistry. Play the teleport. And then that flips a bunch. And then this should be 7 plated armor. And then draw? All right. We made it past. I had to spend one of our potions. I'm okay with that because we have Entropic Brew. 51, we need to turn here. We're gonna take a little bit of. And then I want to pick up Skywalk. Yeah, we're taking a little bit here. That's okay. Put up the defenses. God, this is, it's fine. Awkward, but we're getting there. All right. Huh. All right. Get a little bit of a refund. I'm gonna take white energy. At the end of your turn, heal 3. Pandora's the only gem allowed. Pandora is the gem that Kaito's trying to find. So we'll give up anything for that. That is kind of an awkward design because like if you have that, you're incentivized to just find a way to set up so that you can full heal every fight. Luckily, it's late enough, I don't care, but, alright. Heart. Let's ride. So we're gonna start with Steel. Go grab our gems. Oh, I gotta worry about that, okay. Magic Glove, Flip Skywalk. Skywalk. Teleport. We have a power to start with. Okay, that's our pickup. That's good. Do I want to set a transmitter on any of these? Oh, hold on. We can get there. So I can go recapture for this and this. For this and the gem. And then get me Skywalk known. Do I want to continue playing anything this turn? Probably not. We can worry about that in a future turn. Let's flip you. And then we pick up teleport. Okay. Alright, deck full of garbage. This ain't great. Don't like that. And we're coming in with the big hits. So we have... Defend... Glider... Teleport... This is our other power. So that's the mind magic, finally. And then this is... Block, draw, we get our days. That's our plated armor, good. Is that full block? No, not quite. We're still gonna take one hit from this. I still probably want to stop here. No, if we're gonna take one hit, because we're gonna go to 33 defense. I kind of want to draw into that void, which means I want a magic glove to try to draw it. And then we can flip a card and we'll gain block. That's fine. Okay. So we drew the burn. I can play the slime. And we're going to get voided next turn. Give me my Skywalk, please. Alright, so we lose a little bit of charm, we lose a little bit of plated armor, and then in comes the 60, we get voided. Skywalk, Ingratiate's free. We're just taking a lump here. Not unavoidable, like, not too much, but, like, is a real lump. Alright. I now feel like we're in a fine position. Oh, that was the tripler. Uh-oh. I haven't flipped that card enough. Okay, 42 incoming. This is the tripler. We just need to play that a couple times. So let's go Magic Glove, flip it. And then... Dual Identity, flip to the other side. Flip the cardistry again. Now it's at 1. This is... Oh, we're in trying times. It's fine. All right, so here comes the incoming 4x12. Skywalk. Ingratiate, that's free. teleport. And then we can go 35. I can play... So this is 49, burn plus 2, we're okay. I don't like that. Okay, cardistry to 0. We want damage because we're not... It's fine. Full block! Perfect. Now we're on Heartbeat Plus, and that's a pain, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So the cool thing here is that the flipping we get from the burn actually matters because the burn discards at a point where we're okay. Like picking cards back up. All right, 4 strength beat, 44 incoming. Well, hold on, can I get 3 attacks? And then you, and then bump, bump, bump. I think we're here. What a... Okay, as expected, a long fight. If we're gonna commit crimes at the heart, we had to work for them. Like, 40 plated armor is real. The problem is, if the heart got to its next buff, we were going to die. Because the heart's next buff puts it at, like, being able to just start killing you. Steal your heart. Ironclad? Ironclad. I enjoyed how our deck turned into, like, you know, find the queen. And, like, how we weren't doing a lot with the flip stuff early, and by the end, all our cards are face down. We're doing all sorts of, like, you know, 3-card, 10-card Monty, with all these gems, and, like, it... I said earlier, and I think this is so important for it, the class really needs to be, like, simple. Oh, damn, I was really hoping that this is where we were gonna get our 13-12. Like, this would have been the mod to do it, right? Oh, well. Yeah, it's... Was that the number? I'm just assuming that we're here. We've got the ACAB going. Let's take a look at our setup here and see what other cards we didn't see. Face mask. We have a couple actual cards that are untouchable. These I didn't value low, like early, but I think they're a lot more valuable once we're doing a lot of these flips. All diamonds are bastards? All... But yeah, let's take a look at what we didn't see. Like, transmitter was way more valuable than I gave it any credit for early. All diamonds aren't unbreakable. Like, dual identity, I didn't want to pick early, but once we had it in our deck, I actually liked the ability to, like, see, this is your big defend. This is your big, like, off, you know, like, this is a very useful card to denote. Poker Face also can work pretty well if we get things rolling. Charm is very powerful, but, like, can snowball off quickly, too, if things go bad. You do have to keep it up. High cost attacks are rare in this, because with the face down, they're a lot more dangerous. It's very dangerous to play a face down card that you don't know the cost of. So, like, including that 3-cost charm attack in our deck may have caused some issues. Dark Star, deck insight. When you draw cards whose cost is 2 or... Oh! And speak of the devil. Like, the mod maker knew that. Here's our payoff for it. Okay, this doesn't upgrade any... I guess upgrading to 1 or higher makes it just mark everything. Charm X. All our fans. Cheat. Slow. This one, with how our deck worked, this would have been pretty powerful. Hey, boss. That's good. I like that for forgery. I also, again, I appreciate Hat Trick as a design as well. Mother of Gems. Draw 1 additional card, discard when you discard a card. Okay. Mind Magic, loop all, mark all your basic cards. Huh. Okay. Prep, gain 5 block, shuffle a miracle. We lose actual on the upgrade, but the miracle becomes a miracle plus. Okay. Here's our dex, drops if you deal damage. Reason. This is a pretty funny one. It's like if you... Like, hey, if you know what your next face down card you play is, pay it off. Pay it off huge. 2 or 3. And you think Kaitou Kid's gonna do that, you know, straight lace? Do you think Kaitou Kid doesn't know what every card is? I stacked the whole deck. Swap the energy cost of 2 cards in your hand. That's funny. Skywalk was very powerful. The plated armor and gain off that was kind of our way of staying around. Unparalleled skill was the flipper. Discarded your foot. Okay, we got Princess Carrie, which is very charming. I also like the flavor on a lot of these. The smoke bomb as your getaway. Our blocks are cool, like either like looking cool with our cloak or getting away in some way. Our attacks are more theft actions than attacks. We didn't get Cleanse back later. I wanted this to see if this could pierce Invincible. We weren't winning a fight by piercing Invincible. Okay, this is funny. You become intangible, you get 2 fake gems to hand. To hand. So if you have ways to use the gems, that's actually really powerful. Like if you have the silver bullet with the cover up. Pandora. Pandora, like, again, the like game states that Pandora makes, I think are again, I've said so many times about repeated lifecade, but I love the design on it because Pandora, Pandora's last text isn't like throw all your like specifically isn't like all your other gems go away for no reason. It's because Kaitou values Pandora over anything. You know, okay, I will tunnel vision for this. And that's like a cool like bit. Sleepcast we saw, Steel. I like Steel. Yeah, like Kaitou is, so I talked about Phantom Thief as like an archetype, and Kaitou is obviously stealing for the stealing of it, but Kaitou is specifically stealing all these gems to find out if it is specifically this Pandora gem, because we don't know, like, it's like, if I have it, I can recognize it, I will know this, but I do need to like check them all. So that's like, steal it, check, put it back. Yeah, like under a full moon, something like that. Like you have to have it under a full moon and it'll glow like this. So we have our stun, it exhausts. This is cute once upgraded, if you can start doing flippy things. And then Wonder Form, we saw Wonder Form, and it was like, is this real? So this, I think correctly, doesn't make all face-down cards 0. It turns all face-down cards in your hand at the start of turn into 0. Otherwise, Wonder Form with the power of, not... the power of draw 4 would be like way too much. That's a common. I recognize its power as an enabler. 0, draw 3, draw 4, no cost is a lot. The cost is you don't know what the cards are when you pick them up, and that is real. It's a different kind of cost. It makes it, again, like, you're playing a different, like, resource game with this. Knowledge is a powerful piece of what you're doing. Yeah, no artifacts built in for the temp strength. We have a little bit of Vuln here with Air Kiss upgraded. We have a little bit of Weak and like some Smoke Bomb and stuff. But really, it's just like, here's some kind of basic things. Like, hey, all right, here's your payoff for being face down. Here's your charm setup. Here's your face down payoffs. And those are all different styles of things to be able to do. So, fun. I liked it. Like, it's got it's like rough around the edges translation, as you see. Has a little bit of tension, getting things to pull together. But like seeing this and then playing and then realizing that like unflippable cards are pretty big. Like, I like that. So yeah. If we had like a 35 card deck, kind of like how a lot of our other ones pan out, it would have been a lot more dangerous with the face down cards, right? We had to be very judicious with removing cards in order to keep the deck known. Otherwise, we're drawing anything. You have to build a deck. So anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. Glad you were here. Hope you had a fun time with the Kaitou Kid. I had a great time with this. I'm probably gonna have to go like grab a Detective Conan movie and go watch it just to scratch the itch, you know. That'll be good. But yeah, if you want to catch more, you can always follow. See when you're live. You can subscribe. You get the cool skulls and slimes. You know. But if you're just here having a good time, really could not ask for more. That's you know, just a great time. So anyway. I'm gonna take off and I'm gonna send y'all over. Where am I sending you today? Send you over to Smite. Smite is playing some Final Fantasy. I think you'll have a fun time over there. Anyway, thank you all for joining, everybody. We'll send those gems back. Y'all have a good night, everybody.